Alright, time for the third video of the Eliminator tutorial series, and this time we're in the southwest area of the map that I call Costa Rocosa. I guess based on this I should have called it Baja California since it's closer, but whatever. Anyway, the main idea here is to go from the festival site or drag strip and follow this road to the finish, starting at the red arrow and heading west, on the road. I'm going to go ahead and speed this up a little bit here. Now, this is the most important thing about this route. Stick to the road. You see here, this racer takes the more direct approach to try to save time. And yeah, while it's a close race, I still made up quite a bit of distance and then some for the win. So for this one here in the Camaro, I just got back on the road that I was just on, and I'm going to be heading back to the festival site. But I see this pink dot coming at me, and since they're heading the wrong way, I decided to go for it. They had a good strategy trying to T-bone me, but somehow I just bounced off and kept going. Just got to get off the highway here and pretty much go straight at the destination for the win. So this win gives me the racing beetle, and I do head back to the festival site here, where I'm just waiting for someone to come from either the left or the right. And I'm waiting exactly here on the map. Didn't have to wait too long, and since they can't see me, I slowly creep up to surprise them. And again, they had a good tactic to slam into me first to minimize the effects of the surprise. And once again, we're off to the races. And you can see on the mini-map, they get off the road to head directly at the destination, but we know how that'll work out for them. This racer ahead of me is from a different race. So this win gives me the RS200, and I'm going to head back to the festival site. And when you do so, make sure you don't take the road, otherwise you can get sniped like I do to these racers. As for how to do that, I'll show you that in a second. I'm just trying to get their attention here by doing some donuts. Look back, challenge. And once again, just get off the highway, head straight at it for another win. Here I'm in the level 6 Porsche and being chased. I'm looking for a spot to turn around so I can go back at them to the same destination as the other wins. I'm looking at my mini-map and trying to avoid the rocks, which doesn't work out, but luckily they hit the rocks too. So, starting off essentially the same. This ends up being a very close race. Just look how close they come to slamming into me right at the end of the bridge here. Yeah, a little too close for comfort. And here's the route I normally take back to the festival site, staying clear of the drag strip, so if someone was there, they couldn't challenge me from that far away. And once I get to the festival site, I turn around, wait a second, and since this Razor Pro truck is in the middle of turning, they don't really have a chance as I take off towards the finish. Now in the level 8 Lambo, I circle around to get the pink dot that's heading the wrong way, keeping my eyes on the minimap the whole time. Turns out it's a level 8 Camaro, and with this wet surface, they're going to have a hard time turning around and chasing me. And speaking of that wet surface, it makes me slide way too much here, but I still got the victory, although it was much closer than it should have been. And now we're in everybody's favorite vehicle, the level 9 Jeep Trackhawk. Just gotta spin around to set up better to head down the drag strip. The Audi here basically had the right idea, but maybe they thought they were faster than whoever was coming. But I passed them going 110, so they definitely didn't get as good a jump as they wanted. This time I'm in the pro truck just chilling at the festival site, and I'm able to catch another GTR going the wrong way, and the rest is history. Now I'll head back to the festival site in the Racing Fiesta. And this pink dot decides to make me work for it. But I eventually catch them, challenge them, and this one's over pretty quick since they're in just a level 3. And finally I'm in the worst level 7 there is, and I want to go after the pink dot coming at me, which ends up being the level 9 Costa. And this race is actually very close. Right here at the end, they tried cutting the corner a bit too hard and ended up wiping out, which you can see they stopped on the mini-map. So after taking their Costa, I'm going to head back to the festival site and do the exact same thing again. This time to a level 7 Mercedes. They also had the right idea, but were basically standing still and ended up being no match. So there you have it. This is how I dominate the Costa Rocosa area and hopefully get yourself a few wins. If y'all want to see a video on how to do the final showdown from this area, let me know down in the comments. Have a good one.